Good morning, everyone. Yay.
Yay!
So good to see you all. Welcome back to Adobe Live, where you can tune in for all of your daily creative inspiration. Today, I've got Melody Sabouri here, one of our hosts, who's now like switching.
Yeah, I'm in this seat. I'm usually in that
Yeah,
seat, but
we're
today
doing a
I'm
little
over here.
Turning the tables today.
Yay. Hi, everyone.
So we are here on day 1 of 2 with Melody, and we're going to be here for a whole 2 hours.
Woo.
So we've got a lot of fun stuff planned.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and switch on over to the schedule, and we'll see what's going on today. So this morning, we started out with the Photoshop Daily Challenge with Kathleen. That was from 9 to 9:30. And then we had 9:30 to 11:30 Adobe Live with Claudie from Print My Soul. And then we were on with me for the XD Daily Creative Challenge. And right now we've got Melody here for 2 hours, and we're going to be in XD doing a UX case study. Awesome. So
excited.
it's the last one of the day. So we're
Yay.
going to,
Woo.
yeah, going out with a bang. All right, guys. So if you have not already registered, be sure also to register for the XD Daily Creative Challenge. I want to show you guys that real quick. That's at behance.net/challenge/XD. Today's challenge is creating an experience design. So starting from the music creation app, we just want you to design and prototype a few artboards of your choosing, and be sure to share that to Behance and Discord with the keyword XD Daily Challenge. And we'll be doing that all week, so you can download the UI kits for that as well. And we'll also be doing a chat and win in about 30 minutes.
Yay,
Those are fun.
exciting.
Yes, giving away some stickers
love
again
chat and
today.
wins.
I know. Those are fun. Where you guys chat away, and we'll pick one lucky winner. We will also be doing some reviews of your daily creative challenges in the last 30 minutes or so of the stream today. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We've got a lot of fun stuff today. And Melody,
Yay.
I want you to introduce yourself,
Yes.
since normally you're the host.
Yeah, I am.
And while you're doing that, I'll pull up like your website
So
and stuff.
I had some slides, but
Oh,
for some reason XD is not opening.
that's okay.
But I'm
I'll show
still
your website.
Trying
We've
to
got your
figure out,
website
but this
here.
can be my introduction slide. But I'm Melody. I am a
Okay.
freelance UI UX designer in the Bay Area, and this is my portfolio.
Awesome. So you didn't have to
Woo.
travel too far.
Yeah. So, oh wow, it looks so messed up on
Oh,
your
it's
screen. Sorry.
It looks good
it's
to
not
me.
supposed to be that aligned, but that's okay.
No, it looks great.
Yay. So I graduated last year from the University of Washington.
Okay.
And I got a master's degree in communication in digital media.
Okay.
And I focused on user-centered design, user research, and content strategy. And the degree I did was really broad. So there was a lot of like digital marketing, social media marketing, storytelling type of classes, but I really kind of gravitated towards the UX
Yeah.
ones. So it was really fun. And yeah, so it's been exactly a year since I graduated.
Wow. Awesome. And this is your
sorry.
dribble. Doing a little technical
Yay.
difficulties with the
Yeah,
laptop.
sorry, everyone.
Well, why don't you take
Yay.
me through like maybe 1 or 2 of your favorite projects?
Okay.
Wait, should I go on
Yay.
Behance or your dribble? Because you've got a lot of great work
Yay,
here.
thank you. I kind of like the most recent one I
Okay,
did,
this
which
one?
is, yes. This one, I was sitting in a coffee shop, which
Okay.
I love to go to coffee shops and just
Yeah. Because you're a
work on
freelance
stuff. Yeah.
designer too, right
yeah,
now.
so I literally cannot work if I'm at home. I have to go outside.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
motivated.
more productive
yeah,
if
exactly.
like other people are around.
Yeah,
you.
if other people are like, okay,
Yeah.
she's here, I need to get something
You
done.
need to look like you're
Yeah.
working.
So
Yeah.
this was inspired from me sitting in a coffee shop, and the music that was playing was really awesome, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, it would be cool to know like what songs are playing. So
That's so true.
Yeah.
I feel like they have the best songs.
Yeah,
at, like,
they
Starbucks, One
do.
of my favorite coffee shops.
yeah, so I was like, maybe I'll just design this
Yeah.
for fun, and so
I love this.
I added some songs, and some songs, the ones that are on the previously played, are the actual songs that were playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Like,
downloaded
this is great
Shazam.
inspiration.
Yeah, I'm like Shazamming all the songs. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what song is this? And then I'm like, okay, and then I added it to my like Spotify playlist.
That is so funny. I
Yeah.
love that. That's cool. Yeah, I love your dribble. I like the
Thanks.
illustrations here. So you
Thanks.
do some
this
illustrations.
one, yeah. Oh, this one is actually from the Undraw plugin from XD.
Oh, really?
Because I'm not a great
okay.
illustrator.
Well, you fooled me.
I changed the colors a bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this is for Countdown to Taylor Swift's
Okay.
song.
Yes.
'Cause I'm a big Taylor Swift fan.
Have you been listening to her new
Yeah,
few
her new
songs
song
lately?
is really good.
Yeah, I was
Yay.
listening to that the whole way here.
Yay! I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Voodoo Val. Yay.
Yeah.
You're a Glass Animals fan. Yay, me too.
So great.
Cool.
Cool. Let's see what else you got. Ooh, I like this one. Cactus
Thanks.
care.
This one is like a plant care
Okay.
app.
Yeah.
But I only made 2 screens just for fun
Yeah,
and just
totally.
play around with different designs.
Totally. I love that. What about on your website? I was looking through some of these.
Yay. So Study
cool.
Spot is another app that I made like as a personal project.
Okay.
And this is also studying in like coffee shops.
Yeah.
Because while I was
I'm
a
seeing
student.
a trend here.
Yeah. While I was a student, I had a problem where me and my friends would want to meet up at coffee shops, but like they would either be closed or they would like close early and we wouldn't know, or one of my friends had a car, so she would need a place that has parking and I didn't have a car,
Right.
so I would have to take public transportation.
Yeah.
And then this project was basically to kind of figure out a way to find somewhere to study with your friends that
Yeah.
matches your needs. And so I kind of went through the whole design
Awesome.
process.
Wow.
Yay.
And I think today you were mentioning you wanted to share some of the I don't remember the exact term. Competitive analysis
yeah,
of like some
competitive
other
analysis. Yeah.
apps out there.
Yeah, so
That's good.
I'm
Got
so
some
sorry that I
sketches.
can't show.
That's okay.
But maybe I can talk
No,
about.
I love looking
Okay,
through your
yeah.
work.
Gus and Jacob are working on my laptop because I don't have it here.
Yeah.
But it'll be ready and yay.
So you showed the wireframes.
Yeah, there's some more mock-ups
Yeah.
and stuff. And
So these were
Yeah.
more like conceptual for
yeah,
yourself, kind of. Okay.
yeah, just like a personal
yeah,
project.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then this is another one that I did for a class project.
Yeah.
Where there is this like nonprofit company or like place that they have like theater productions and everything. And our class, I think we had like 20 students, and it was an individual project where we kind of did a redesign focusing on one business goal, and they gave us 3 business goals, so like everyone's would be kind of different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the one I did was to increase online ticket sales. And so I kind of redesigned
Okay.
kind of like the information architecture. It was a content strategy class, so
Okay.
it wasn't super like visual
Sure.
focused, but I kind of
I
did
think
that on my
that's
own.
great that your college was like very focused in each of these areas that you need to
Yeah.
know in design, because mine was like very broad about like just visual design, like graphic design as a
Yeah.
whole, which is important, but that's nice that you got all those like specific courses on like information architecture.
Yeah,
and
it
all
was
that.
really helpful, I think.
Yeah. Wow, your projects
Yay.
look amazing.
Thank
Okay,
you.
well, why don't you just tell me, I mean, you don't have your
Yeah, I
laptop,
have my
but can you
laptop.
give me an overview of what you might want to be
Yeah,
working on
so
today?
I actually did a redesign while I was in school.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, we're having technical difficulties for a second.
But before I graduated, so like about a year and a half ago, I did a redesign of Bumble Biz, which is like the networking section of
Yeah.
the Bumble app, which is mostly known as a dating app. And so they have 3 parts. If you didn't know, they have like a BFF, Bumble BFF section, and then like Bumble
I did not
Biz.
know because I'm married, so
Yeah.
you have to
So,
walk me
yeah.
through this.
So there's a Bumble, which is like dating, like a romantic relationship, and then
Sure.
BFF is kind of like a friendship if you want like a best friend or a friend. So you can
Yeah.
like swipe,
Okay.
and
That's cool.
they
I
all
didn't
like
know
look
they
the
had
same.
that.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
neat.
I've never tried the best friend
Yeah.
version.
Sure.
But then they also have a Bumble Biz section, which is supposed to be like networking.
Oh.
But I remember trying
okay.
it while I was in college.
Yeah.
I never actually like met up with someone to like network.
Yeah.
But when I was going through the app, I realized that it looks exactly the same as like the dating section, and the picture was like the main focus
Okay.
of the app. And to me, I was like, if
Yeah.
I'm networking with someone, I don't really care
That's
what they
so
look
true.
like. Yeah.
Right.
And that was like the main focus. And
Huh. So do you
what-
still swipe through people?
yeah,
on
so
it?
you swipe through, it's like the same, and then you
interesting. Huh.
swipe up to like read more about the person and like
Okay.
maybe see more pictures.
Sure. So you want to focus more on like where they're working, what
Yeah.
they're doing, what their area of expertise is.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I
Interesting.
wrote an article about it on Medium last year.
Yeah.
It's still up there.
Yeah,
Oh, Howard's
yeah.
saying, do they have a section for bees? Bumblebees. Maybe.
For
Oh,
bumblebees
yay.
to meet each other.
Yeah.
I love that.
On your
Oh, yay.
laptop. Yay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Okay,
switch
thanks,
over.
Andrea. Thanks, Gus and Jacob.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry at all. I'm
Okay.
glad we're getting it to work.
Yay. So, yeah, so back in the day, when I first did this redesign,
And
sorry.
XD is also opened up.
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Yay. Oh, here are my slides. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot to mention that I love cats. And
Do you have a cat?
yeah, I have a cat named Luna.
Oh,
And you
that's
have a
right. We were
cat
talking
too.
about that
Yeah.
the other day. Yeah.
Yay.
Both
What's your
cat
cat's
people.
name?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Oh, like The Office?
No, actually. So, what's her name on The Office?
Angela?
Angela. She has a cat named Sprinkles.
Yeah,
But Sprinkles
sorry.
dies on the show.
Yeah, she does.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that, actually.
Oh, but Sprinkles is a cute name.
Thank you. So is Luna.
Thanks.
And boba tea.
Boba
Love
tea
it.
and In-N-Out Burger is my favorite.
Yes. Yes.
And then I love going to concerts. So I forgot to mention this.
No, that's great.
So I'll
I
just
love
mention
that.
it really fast. And then I kind of mentioned that I'll be working on BumbleBiz, but this is a screenshot of what the app looked like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And it kind of changed a little
So this
bit.
is the one that you created, not...
This is the actual app.
Oh, this is the actual
Yes.
app. Okay.
So this I got from like Googling
Yeah,
Bumble
yeah.
screenshot because I was gonna screenshot on my phone and show it, but
Right.
I would literally have to block out everything because it's like
Oh.
someone's picture and their
That's
information.
true. Okay, so this is like a fake
So,
person.
yeah, this is
so
a
we're
fake
not
person.
giving away
Yeah.
anyone's information.
So as you can see there, it's like the picture, and
Yeah.
then these dots represent like swiping up and down.
Sure.
And then
It's like a bumblebee. Okay.
yeah.
Got it. You can make that full screen, or you can
okay.
get rid
Oh,
of any
yeah.
of my
Let me
things if
push
you need
play.
to. Don't worry.
Okay. Ooh, your laptop is a lot bigger than mine. Okay.
Oh, do you have the 13-inch?
I have a 12-inch one.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
so it's
okay.
really small. Yes, okay. Oh, oops.
This
So
slide looks so
this-
professional.
Thanks.
Very nice.
So this little screenshot is
Sure.
a current version of what
Okay.
it looks like, but it's actually not what it actually looks like
Yeah.
because when I went on BumbleBiz like last night, this white outline
Yeah.
is not there, and it's just the whole image, and then they have text on top of the image with no like background.
Okay.
So it's basically their picture.
Okay.
So it hasn't changed, but they changed their like icons at the top and their logo.
Okay.
Those are like the more like bigger changes that
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
So sorry, it's all scattered, but
No, this is
today
great.
my goal is to talk about the problem statement and like what's wrong with what I think is wrong with how BumbleBiz is currently and what our goals are going to be for the next few days.
Sure.
And then we're going to look at my first redesign, which is kind of funny to look back on. And then look
So
at
you
some...
said you did this like a year ago.
Yeah, a year and a
Okay.
half.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see
Yay.
how different
Me
it's
too.
gonna be.
It's a
You
little
know?
cringy, but it's okay. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna look at some competitor apps. So there's a few apps that kind of do this that we'll look at and kind of look at pros and cons, and then from there determine like what do we want to prioritize
Yeah.
on this redesign.
Sure.
And then we'll start designing mid/high fidelity screens.
Awesome.
And then, oops, that was
sounds
not
great.
supposed to be there.
And Nora's asking, there's a presentation mode in Illustrator. This is actually an XD, right? You're just
Yes.
doing the...
How do I escape from this?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, you can just go like that, or... Oh, well, since you're in presentation mode, I think you just have
Okay.
to close. Yeah.
thanks. Okay, sorry.
It's a little confusing with this laptop
Yeah.
because there's not a physical key. so
Yeah,
the
I
escape
noticed.
button goes away
I'm
sometimes.
not used to that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, sorry. What was the question?
If they thought it was Illustrator
Oh,
for the presentation
okay.
mode, just because they saw Illustrator, but it's actually an XD, I believe you're doing.
Yes. Okay, so day 2, we'll be finishing designing the screens
Okay.
and then prototype using Auto Animate, and I'm gonna do the cool like swiping motion, so that'll be really fun and exciting.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then we're gonna turn this project into a case study and upload it to Behance. So I'll
Awesome.
show you guys how to do that as
Yeah.
well. Yay! And then so let's look at my first design.
Okay. And also, before we dive into that, I want
yeah.
to remind you guys that we have the chat and win. So that's going to be coming up in about 14 minutes. So stay tuned for that.
Yay! I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so this is what I designed, and when I first designed it, it was in Sketch, and I hopefully if my laptop gets fixed, I can show you my article, like an overview.
Yeah.
But I uploaded the prototype using Marvel, and I could not do the swiping motion because it wasn't possible.
Okay. So I haven't used Marvel before.
Yeah, I think I just used it for this, like, because I was using Sketch and there was no like prototyping, and then.
Sure.
But now I'm an XD user, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and then I actually brought over my sketch files into XD to make this. So this is what I did, and basically what I wanted to do with my first redesign was to not focus on the image and what that person looks like, because I felt like they were kind of making networking and dating seem very like similar to each other, and in real life, when you network and when you're dating, it's really different. And so I wanted to kind of show that on this app by making the picture a little smaller.
So just to recap, so there's like 3 different parts of Bumble.
Yeah.
And this one, we're only focusing on the business.
Yeah, so we're only focusing on the networking.
Is like the networking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kind of like LinkedIn, but really, really casual.
Right.
And for me, I felt like it was too casual.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of make it a little more formal.
Professional.
Professional. But
and it makes sense, like you were saying, the photo. We don't necessarily want the photo to be like the first thing that we see for networking. Like, it should be more about your
like
career.
what they do. And something I've noticed is like going through Bumble Biz, if you just look at the images, like that's what your eye's going to be drawn to, and you're going to be like kind of in the mindset of the dating section if you do use Bumble for dating. And so you'll just keep swiping, and then the words are like kind of small at the bottom, and they're kind of hidden from your like eyesight. So you might skip over someone that does something that you might be interested in. So kind of want to work on that. Taylor's asking, is Bumble Biz a current app? Yes, so it's just Bumble, but there's a Biz section. There's 3 sections, but it's mostly like the dating app, Bumble, but there is the Biz section. So that's what I'll be working on today.
Cool.
Yeah, so
this will be fun.
This is kind of funny to look back on.
So the one on the right is the one.
This is my redesign, this orange one. So I have
and this was like
this girl.
1
This
year
was like
ago?
a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I always think it's so interesting to look back at.
Me
like,
too.
What the trends were, and just how much you've grown as a designer.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah,
skills.
It's very interesting to look back on for sure. But I have like her title, her name, and then like a little bio about what she does, maybe what she's looking for, and then some work experience, because on this one, it has like their title.
Small.
Yeah, it's really small, and also it took me a while to like realize what this was, like the underneath title, and that was his past experience.
Oh.
And
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
Since it's right, I would think it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of
more
weird.
information about that top one.
Yeah, and I feel like the previous experience isn't like super important, like maybe what they do. So
you want that to be more like focused.
Yeah, so mostly they had their experience and their education and their location.
Okay, but you have to scroll up to do that.
Yeah,
so
you have to
swipe
scroll
that
up,
whole thing up. Right.
Yes, and I think this comes at the bottom, so after you like look through all the pictures, this will be like at the bottom.
Gotcha.
And then so I added education, skills, and interests, because like networking in real life, I like to know about people and like what they're interested in, their hobbies, and maybe make like a connection through that. And I think that is like, I don't know, it kind of helps.
Oh, I totally agree. Thank you. Yeah. Like when you're going to a networking event, you want to be able to have like something that you can talk to people about. So that's nice to have all of those.
Yeah. Exactly. So I added that, and then I added some like pictures of her projects.
Oh, that's
because
a good
I thought
idea.
maybe that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then I added like these quick little social icons, and then I added the call to action at the bottom, because you could like swipe, but also maybe you just want to connect.
Sure.
But looking back at this now as a grown designer, and 1.5 years later, I like see some things that I want to change. Visually, there's a lot of things I would like to change, and then like content-wise and like how I'm gonna prioritize things. There's things that I want to change as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Awesome.
Yay. And then, so now that we've looked at what my first redesign, Taylor is asking, is what we're seeing now a wireframe or the final project? This was the final project.
From like a year ago.
From a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yes. So this was my final version. But today we're going to be kind of revamping this into what I would design today.
Yeah,
And
new
so,
and improved.
yeah. So I want to define the problem, just so we know like what we're designing for. So BumbleBiz, like I said, it feels really casual, maybe too casual, and maybe people won't take it seriously. And the way that the content is organized isn't optimized for networking. And maybe users find it difficult to find what they're looking for. If they're like caught up at swiping in the app, they might miss like important things that are hidden at the very bottom.
That's true.
So, yes. And then some pain points, which are like parts of the app that are difficult for users and maybe we can improve them. Images take up the majority of the screen, and there's too much text to scan through on profiles, which I'll show. I think I have a screenshot of that. And then it's difficult to find others in your industry. So on Bumble, there's people like anyone that's within your like radius will like show up, so you can't really narrow down.
You
like,
can't filter.
I don't think
search
so,
through.
unless if
Interesting.
anyone knows.
That's surprising, you know.
Yeah,
'cause, like
so-
that would be the main reason
Yeah.
I would want to use it at
Me
least.
too.
To find
Like
other
I would,
designers,
I
you
would
know?
want to find other designers or like other creative people. But
Yeah.
there's like finance and like business
Right.
and like a bunch of other types of people.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it can be hard to just keep swiping, and then you might not find who you want to find.
For
So
sure.
that is another pain point. And then I'm gonna define the goal. So we have my goal for this like 2-day project, to improve the content design of the profile pages and to help users quickly see the information they need so they can make a connection and hopefully network with someone.
Yeah.
And then their goal, or the user goal, sorry, is to easily find people in their field to connect with and grow their network.
Awesome.
So, yay. Oh, Darren
Sounds
is
good.
asking, when I created this app, did I do user research to discover those pain points? So when I first did this redesign a year and a half ago, it was because I was using the app myself, and I realized these pain points that I mentioned, that the images, were like the biggest part. And I
So it's
thought,
based
like,
on your own.
Yeah, based on my own experience. I haven't done like actual user research, but I would love to just watch other people use BumbleBiz and
Maybe
see.
everyone in the chat. Can
Yeah,
be
everyone in the
our
chat.
guinea pigs.
Try. I'm just kidding, but that would be cool. Like, I would
Yeah.
definitely like maybe in the future, like get my friends to download
Yeah.
BumbleBiz and just watch them kind of swipe through. But also, I was thinking, I don't know if this exists, but for people that are like in relationships that don't want to download Bumble, I wonder if BumbleBiz is still available to them.
Oh, like someone for me.
Yeah, like you.
So-
Like, I don't know if
I mean, I wouldn't be on
Yeah,
Bumble.
yeah.
But the networking thing sounds really cool.
So I don't know if that it's
like
possible.
it's a separate thing.
Maybe.
Because right now you're saying you have to do it within the same.
Yeah, so it's your same
same
like
app.
account,
Okay.
and I think some of the pictures like
Yeah.
you can like edit the pictures, but I think your pictures from your dating account kind of like go through to the rest.
Interesting. Because I feel like users would not want the same pictures generally.
Yeah.
For your dating app.
I would agree.
Like
But-
as you would for your like networking.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows if you can create
Yeah.
a separate account but not do the dating one. I would be really curious to know.
They have a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, so then we did the goal, and then I made some personas,
Oh.
and then I got these illustrations from Adobe Stock, actually. There
Really?
was, there was one, I just searched on
Yeah,
Adobe Stock
yeah.
for illustrations of people, and then
They
I
fit
found...
your like color palette very
thanks,
nicely
yeah.
too.
I like this yellow, I feel like it matches nice.
Yeah.
But I found one that had like 20 people, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is great, so then I can just use 3.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah. So I have these. So we have a recent grad who is new to the career world. They want to meet new people in their industry, and they're new to networking. So maybe they don't know like that much or know what to expect. And then we have someone who's like mid-senior level in their career, and they might be looking for people to hire, possibly. And they're kind of familiar with networking events. They might go like once a month. And then we have a career transition person who has been in an industry for a number of years, but they want to transition to a new career and they want to meet people and learn about their career paths.
Right, because they don't know anyone else.
Yeah, and they go to meetups a lot. So there's 3 personas, but I think for this one we're going to focus on recent grad.
Sure.
I also like love this. I feel like this is like a recent grad person.
Yes, very.
Like San Francisco.
Yeah, got the headphones on.
Headphones. Well,
got the
they should be
backpack.
AirPods probably.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
A lot of AirPods
Literally
in
everyone
San
has
Francisco.
AirPods here.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
They have the earphones in.
Yeah. But yeah, so these are the personas.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to do a live competitive analysis.
Ooh, okay.
Kind of show you how I would go about this.
So this is like what you would normally do if you're working on a
Yes.
project for a client or something.
Yeah, so I would look at what's out there and then learn, or like just from looking at it, see what I would change, what works, what doesn't work,
Yeah.
and then kind of go from there. Yeah, so this is someone's profile,
Okay.
and I didn't block it out because their name is not on here, so
So we're safe.
this is real. And so something that I've noticed is like this, I feel like that's a lot of text. And I personally would not read
Oh,
this.
this is what someone is saying in their own profile.
So once you
Okay.
swipe up, like after their picture or pictures, you'll see this information.
Okay.
And for me, like I didn't read this. Well, I did because I screenshot it to show you guys. But
Right.
but if I was networking,
You're
and
just like
kind of-
swiping through people.
yeah,
It's a lot
just
of
swiping
text to
through
read.
people, and it's kind of like a fast motion, like fairly fast. Yeah, so I felt like this was too much text.
So you want to maybe limit how much
Yeah,
text people
so
can
I
have.
think I kind of want to write a con. Too much text.
Yeah.
And then I can change this. And again, I'm sorry I'm not on my laptop. I don't know
Does it feel a little
happened.
different?
It does feel kind of different.
Yeah,
But
the
for some
keys.
reason, like literally right when I sat down, XD just
Perfect
wouldn't
timing.
open. So, but it's okay. Okay. And then I can hopefully get it to work before tomorrow's stream.
Yeah.
But so I'm just gonna write some cons. Too much text.
If you need to get any files on here, we can
Oh,
airdrop them
okay.
also.
Thank you.
Do you?
I think
or-
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they also have this. I forgot. I think this is in your creating a profile page.
Okay.
But they asked like what you're looking for, and I thought this was kind of good.
Oh, yeah, like a
And-
mentor.
Yeah. Like mentor if you're looking for an internship,
Yeah.
networking, and all of that. So I think that's
Interesting.
pro. I don't know how to word this.
Like type of
type of like interest.
what you're looking
Yeah.
for. Yeah. So we've only got about a minute and a half until our chat and win.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that, guys.
Yay. I'm excited. Okay. And then this is the newer version. Well, these are both new because
Yeah.
I recently took these screenshots.
Sure.
But yeah, another con is large image.
Yes.
Your keyboard, it just says Option, but it doesn't say Alt.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I'm like, wait, is that the right one? And I'm just doing this like really fast on the live stream, but I would take some time and
Yeah.
I would like use the apps and see like how
Right.
it interacts and what works and what doesn't work. And I think that is also a really good thing to do is just test it out for yourself and see what you think.
Right.
And then if you can do like user research,
For sure.
have other people use it and
Yeah.
get their feedback.
I agree.
So I think, I don't know if I see, I like that, I guess. So one thing I did notice is that they don't show their age on the networking
Yeah.
part, which I think is really good. When I first did my redesign over here, I did show her age, but I feel like when you're networking, you're not gonna ask someone how old they are.
Right, that's true.
Because I feel like, I don't know.
It's rude.
Yeah, it is. It's rude, and it's like,
And you can also tell for the most part, like,
the range.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to know.
Right.
So I like that they don't show their age and
like
just
that
show
too.
their name. So that's good. But on, I think on BFF they do show the age, which makes sense.
Yeah. So I think we are about ready for Chat and Win. So if you guys have not heard of Chat and Win, this is where you guys chat away in the chat on Behance. If you're not already logged in, be sure to do that. So we're gonna give you guys the chance to win 100 free Sticker Mule stickers. Woo!
Yay!
So let's give them a question, because I like to give
okay.
people a question so they can answer something
Yeah.
instead of just random letters and numbers in the chat.
What should we ask?
Like, I like to ask what you always have on your desk designing while you're designing.
Ooh,
Or
that's a good
do
question.
you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
let us
about you?
know what's on your desk, maybe what you're drinking. If you're at a coffee
Yeah.
shop, what's your go-to drink?
Yes. And we'll
Let
be
us
back
know.
in just a second.
Yay.
And we're back! Woohoo! So chat away. We're gonna randomly pick one of you guys to win. They're saying their notepad, their phone, H2O.
Ooh.
That's good. Stay hydrated.
Sparkles.
A lot of notepad. Oh, sparkles. Okay.
Food and
Paper.
snacks.
Dog treats so your dog leaves you
Aw.
alone. That's good. Good
That's
trick.
funny, yeah. Whenever I'm like working from home, my cat will like jump on me and
Yes.
distract
Try to
me.
cheat, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna see a name pop up here in just a second. Let's see.
Medium
Coffee.
decaf sugar-free vanilla latte with my iPad. Nice.
That's delicious. A cat on my keyboard. Yeah.
Aw.
I feel you. Laptop. That'd be a little more creative than
Yeah.
laptop. I hope you're using your laptop.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
A lamp.
notebook and laptop.
Tea.
Ooh.
Coffee.
Wacom tablet.
Cake and sugar.
Sugar.
Okay.
I would like some
Maybe.
cake.
All right, we've got a winner.
Woo.
We've got Noor
Yay.
Hosani. Woohoo!
Woo, congrats.
All right, so we're gonna send you a message on Behance, so be sure to look out for that. And if you didn't win, it's totally fine. We still have a discount for you guys on Sticker Mule. And we've got a link for you. Just go ahead and go to stickermule.com/Adobe Live 19 and you can get a discount on some of your own stickers. I think. Oh, you have a lot of
Yeah, I
stickers,
have a lot of
but
stickers.
I need some, so
You should get some.
maybe I should try to enter next time.
Yay.
Awesome. Thanks for playing, guys.
Yay, thanks. I
That was
love
fun.
seeing everyone's answers.
Yeah, me too. All right, so we're
all right,
back.
so
We were
we're
going
back.
over the pros and cons.
Yes. Pros and cons, competitive analysis, and I feel like this looks pretty good for now. I might
Sure.
maybe add some more for tomorrow,
Okay.
but we can go to our next app, competitive app, which
Okay.
is called Shaper with no E.
Trendy.
Yes, very trendy. I actually found out about this app from going to a meetup where it was kind of like speed dating for like
Oh, for
UX
networking?
designers. Yeah,
Oh,
like a
that's
networking
fun.
thing. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
So there was like, you could sign up for time slots, and I met with like 4 different people for like 20 minutes each. So
Okay.
it was really fast.
Yeah.
But you could like talk to them and get advice, and it was really fun.
I love that.
And so one person told me to use Shaper, which is a networking app. I think it's for like people in the tech industry.
Okay.
But it's a way to, it's kind of like Bumble or
Yeah.
Tinder, where you like swipe and you can match with people and meet up with them. And so I wanted to use this as one of the apps that we'll be looking at because I thought it was an interesting one, and I also blocked out some identifying
Good call.
information.
Good call.
I think, yeah.
We don't want anyone to chat
don't
to
want
be like,
anyone
hey,
to
that's
be like,
me.
"That's me." Yeah, so I blocked this person out. But so so I haven't like met up with anyone from
Sure.
this app. I did kind of use it, but for some reason or another, I never went through with it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But so this is like the home screen, and if you can see these like lines, so it's kind of like showing you that there's people coming up next.
Gotcha.
And then it has like a small picture, which is good. It's not all about what they look
Right.
like.
Because actually, I've heard a lot of like conflicting information about if you even should show a profile for
Oh.
like your portfolio or whatever. I mean, I think it's
Yeah.
good to show something at
Me
least,
too.
but
Yeah, I
I
think
know some people think you shouldn't show anything at all. It should just be about your work
Yeah.
or whatever. So that's
I
interesting.
think on your portfolio it's good to show like
Yeah.
who you are and like your personality.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like on like resumes in America, I think it's not a
Right.
good practice to show your picture. But
Yeah.
I think in Europe it's like normal.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Huh.
So
Okay.
yes. But yeah, so and then underneath here there's these like hashtags, but you can't like tap on them. Because I thought, like, oh, hashtag user research. Maybe
Right.
if I tap on this, I'll
You'll
see
see other
people.
user researchers.
But nothing happened.
Oh.
So it was a little strange.
Yes.
But we can work with that. And then underneath there's goals, make new friends, find a new job. So I like this part. And then they have like how we can meet, which I thought was kind of cool. So
Oh.
we have like after work drinks, maybe. I don't know. I feel like this might be more like dating-ish.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that concept.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a margarita.
Yeah,
like
but I mean, maybe
partying or something.
Maybe
Oh,
some
it's not. I
people-
thought it was an umbrella. I think it's just a lemon
it's
or
a
something.
lemon, yeah.
Like,
But,
maybe not party.
Yeah,
but
maybe some people like if they get off at like 5 or 6,
Yeah.
there might be happy hour, so maybe they can like meet, which might be like a cool casual way, or they can get coffee. And then I kind of like this overview of their experience, their education, and then they have their like social channels, I guess. And then so I clicked on search up here to see what
It's
this would
interesting
look
that
like.
it's a toggle,
Yeah.
like search and discover.
Yeah. But yeah. So I typed in UX designer, and then the goal of the person I was searching for is to mentor others. And then I didn't enter anything else. And then I was not able to search because you have to be a paid member
Oh,
to
that's
use their search
misleading.
feature.
They have you fill it all
Yeah.
out and then you
I
can't
was
even
like,
search.
really?
Okay.
So, yeah, if you're gonna...
At least we can see the screenshot.
Yeah,
though.
so this is
Yeah.
what the screen looks like, and also it's a little too cluttered, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if it was paid, they should have, like, told me before I spent 1 minute going
Sure.
through this, but... but yeah, so we can... I, like, listed some pros, but we can type it out really fast. Focusing on goals, their industry, and I'm just doing it really fast. And then I also liked how we can meet section.
I'll try to pull up your file. Thanks.
I don't, XD just won't open on my, my laptop. And then some cons. Not able to search, which is kind of sad because...
Unless you're paying, yeah.
Yeah, this is like, I feel like it's like half the app because they have these 2 toggle features. Can't search and can't click on hashtags, but can't tap on hashtags. I think it's a little confusing and it kind of goes along with can't search.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and then I'm gonna quickly move on to the last one, which is LinkedIn. So I also blocked everyone out, so you can't see.
Good call.
But LinkedIn, I feel like you either like know who you want to connect with if you're looking for someone, or you
right,
just
you already know them.
yeah, or you search for UX designer.
Yeah.
And I don't have a premium membership, and I searched for some people like just like UX designers or UI designers or whatever, and I've exhausted my people search for this month. So it looks like apps don't want me to search for people.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, so I wasn't able, I just got these 3 results that were like my second connection.
Yeah.
And so that wasn't very good. And yeah, and then going through like these current companies, past companies, locations, connections up. I feel like this is too much.
A little overkill.
Yeah.
Just trying to meet other people in network
Yeah,
with.
exactly. So I'm just gonna copy this over here. And then I feel like pros, it's like it's well known and trusted, but
That's true.
I feel like, yeah, I think there could be some improvements with like networking kind of, it's a little different structure than Bumble and
That's
Shaper,
true.
but also can't search. Difficult to narrow down search.
Yeah. Just too many options.
Yes, way too many options. And it's not good to give users too many options because...
Right, information
Yeah.
overload, then they don't even want to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not very good. Yeah. So, and then, so now that we have this, we're gonna start designing, and then I made this little design system thing. And so the typography that I'm gonna use for my redesign is Sophia Pro because it was similar to the Bumble font that they used.
You don't want to go too crazy.
I didn't want to
too
go
far off
too
from
far.
what they already have.
A
little more
Yeah.
recent.
A little more recent, and then Proxima Nova for the text.
Okay.
And then I got some colors, and I'm also straying from their orange color because I feel
A
like,
little more professional.
yeah, blue to me, like Facebook is blue,
Yeah.
LinkedIn is blue, and I feel like that's kind of like a connection
That's true.
friendly color.
Right, right.
Yeah, so I wanted to kind of do something different compared to my previous app and do that. And so, and
It's
then,
actually funny they use orange because orange is like the color that most food, like fast food places use to make you feel like you're hungry or like you're anxious. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. So, yeah, so I think that's a little strange. So Bumble, for their like dating section, they use yellow, and then
guess
and that's
bees.
like, yeah, like their brand identity is
Yeah.
like yellow,
Okay.
and then their BFF is like a light green color.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Yeah, and then Biz is like orangey red.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
yeah. And then I grabbed some icons from
Nice.
Illustrator, or from Adobe stock, but it was an Illustrator file. And then I just selected some that I might want to use, and I have them here. Also, these are like really hard to select because they're like outlines.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so this is what
Great.
I kind of set up.
I think it's nice to do that ahead of starting any design. So
Yeah.
you can drag all of your character styles and everything
Yeah, so
over.
I have them saved here, which is nice. So
Awesome.
I'm
This'll
going
be
to
fun.
start my redesign. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna have this for like reference, and this is my first version.
Sure.
And so I'm going to start with creating their profile and what kind of questions to ask.
Okay.
And I think I have some screenshots.
It's not opening, but or you could look.
Maybe
if
I
you
can
have any
find it, but
screenshots.
keep it on my screen.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
on Andrea's screen. Well, I think it's in downloads, but I took these screenshots here.
Okay.
Maybe they'll load. I have so many things in my background. Sorry, everyone, but I can like spread this out.
Do you want me to open all of these?
Oh, yeah. So I took screenshots of like the profile creation page on Bumble. So maybe we can like.
Can you plug that in?
Oh,
Sure. Yeah.
sorry everyone. Some technical difficulties on Adobe Live. And
So this is what you
Apologies.
created, or this
is what the app is currently.
What it is currently,
Yes.
okay.
Sorry about my messy background.
It's good to have
tried
this
to
reference so
hide
we
it.
can kind of see
Oops.
what we want to change and what we
Yeah.
already like. Okay, so
So
it is
I
an
have
orangey. At
this.
least it's not a
Yeah.
like crazy orange though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
It's
more
like a
muted
subtle,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So basically, this is actually my profile
Oh,
from
okay.
when I was a student,
Sure.
and I can make this bigger.
And that's where you add your pictures up
Yeah,
here. I
so you add
guess.
your
Okay.
pictures, and they have like 3 options, and I think 3 is like good.
Yeah.
And then you can like verify your account, which I don't, like some people are verified on Bumble, but I don't know if that makes like a huge difference.
Is that just like
I think
the
it-
Twitter check mark?
kind of?
thing?
I think it just means like you're like the actual like you're not gonna
Oh.
get catfished or something.
Sure.
So I don't know how that process
Yeah.
works, but you can be verified. And then they have something called My Headline, which I guess shows like right under your title. And so I wrote my little headline, and then there's some prompts where you can answer these like predetermined questions, which I feel like can be a good idea, but it's also a lot. There was a lot of questions, and I feel like they would all have kind of long answers.
Yeah.
And if I'm like quickly networking or like looking through, I'm not going to want to read. And that's what I showed earlier, where someone responded really with like a lot.
I more just want to know their quick interests.
Yeah. And so they have like an about me, your work, basic info, looking for industry, years of experience. So I'm kind of going to be doing this screen here. Yay. So we can go back to the screen. Sorry. Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Yay.
So this is once we've already logged in. This is our like about me. We're setting up our profile basically.
So since I'm like focusing on like the goal is to just find other people to connect with, I'm not going to be designing the sign in like login flow. I'm just going to be
Those are kind of boring anyway.
Yeah. I'm just going to be starting with like this person already has an account and they are going to build their profile or maybe like edit their profile and what they have. So I'm going to start with like header, and something that I like that the Bumble app has, well maybe like they kind of have like this
border.
like this border along the edge, and when you swipe like this border stays, and so I kind of want to recreate that because I kind of like that look.
Yeah.
It's
unique.
Yeah. I'm going to turn on the layout. And then do it 10.
I see. They call it biz because I guess it's like buzz. I just got that.
Oh, I kind of got that too.
Like business and
business
buzz.
and buzz. That's funny. Yay. I want to know, anyone in the chat has anyone used Bumble, Biz, or any networking app? And if so, have you met someone and was it a positive experience?
Yeah, let us
Negative
know.
experience?
I'm curious.
Yeah, me too. I'm really curious. I
have not.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I've been to like UX networking events, but nothing from an app.
Yeah.
This modern age, I'm telling you, you can do anything.
So I'm gonna make the artboard color the same as this light blue to kind of get that look, and then I'm going to do a curved border like this.
You more of a rounded corners kind of
Yes,
go?
rounded corners.
Yeah, me too.
Yay.
Also, it's the trend, but
Yeah.
that's what I prefer.
I wonder if you have Sophia.
I think I do.
Okay. Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it here. I guess I could have just used that. Okay.
So they're saying, Grace says she has used Bumble Biz before, but more commonly LinkedIn.
Ooh, okay.
And Nor only from
Only
LinkedIn.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
So have you like messaged someone from LinkedIn and then met up for like coffee? I actually have not done that.
I haven't either. It's mostly people that I already know.
Yeah.
And just
Same with me.
from work.
Nora says, I discovered Bumble today. Oh, well, hey.
There you go.
Yay.
They're probably gonna get, like, we should get some stipends from Bumble.
know.
They're gonna get so many downloads today
Yeah.
because you're talking about it.
Ooh. I think they're a great company because they're like female empowered, because
awesome.
on the dating app and actually on the Biz app, I don't know about BFF, but whenever you match with someone, the women have to message first and the guys can't message them first.
Okay, huh.
So on
There you
like
go.
Tinder, anyone can message anyone, which is
Yeah.
Tinder's another dating app, but on Bumble it's like women first.
I love
And
that.
me too. I noticed on Bumble Biz, it's also like women first,
Oh,
which is a little interesting.
I don't know about that because I
Me
feel
too.
like networking, it should go either
Yeah.
way, kind of.
I
But
agree. So
that's
I
interesting.
don't know. Maybe that is like a setting that can be changed. I'll like look into it.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a little interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna take this.
Jedian says it should be Bumble Business.
Yay. Grace says, I've not met up with anyone, not much luck there. Well, I'm sorry that you
Maybe
haven't.
with your redesign.
Yeah, maybe this will help. Okay, I'm gonna lock this with Command L because, okay, yay. And then, so they have, in their new version, I should probably bring this over, but they have, they like updated their icon, so they have like a messaging, so this will be a quick access to look at your messages.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rotate this to look like theirs, and then also, if I can click into
they're so
this.
tiny.
They're really tiny. Okay, and then I'm also gonna flip this.
Oh, excuse me. So that's nice that you downloaded this from Adobe Stock, and you could still, like, it's editable.
Yeah, which is so
you could change
nice.
the stroke
so you can
width
change
and
like the
everything.
color. Well, on this one,
I didn't know you could do
so
that.
it's like a fill,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I
Oh, it
could
is a
change
fill.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
but I think some of them might be like strokes, so you can
Right,
change
right.
it. But that's okay.
Oh, they're trying to meet each other through chat.
Aw,
Networking, guys. I love it.
yay! Networking on Adobe Live.
Nick said, "Can we meet
Yay.
for coffee, Pedro?" Yeah, you guys. Network with each other. I love that.
So now I'm gonna do, instead of the like person icon, I'm gonna do a settings icon to represent a person. And also, I wasn't like a huge
Okay.
fan. They didn't really have a person. I had to delete this to get the person, and I don't really love how this looks personally.
That's how it came.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange. Like the bottom part.
Yeah, the bottom part is a
The
little
rounded.
funny. And I could like quickly do a person, but we'll just keep it as.
I think the settings is
This.
fine. Yeah.
And then I have my colors in my assets panel for quick access, and I'm just gonna change the color, and then I'm gonna turn my layers on with Command Shift apostrophe, and then I have like the 10 column width or 10 pixel border at the on the edges, and I want to make these centered, so I'm gonna draw a rectangle that's the same width as the layer section column, and then send this to the back with Command left bracket, and then I'm going to shift and click both of these, and then do this one to make sure it's centered.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take this over to the side, and then I'm gonna align this with the text by holding shift and bringing it down.
Yeah, I love those little guides, the
Me
little
too.
pink guides. I use those all the time.
I love them. Have you used the new ruler thing, or like the? I don't know how to turn it on. Command. Okay, these.
Oh, it's
So
like
this
an
is-
Illustrator.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
like from the new XD update.
I
in
didn't know
May.
they added that. Okay.
So they added this, and you can do like from the top or from the bottom.
Oh, that's
Which
awesome.
is really cool. And then I think it's Command semicolon to
Okay.
turn it on and off.
Yeah, that's the same as it is in Illustrator.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's awesome.
That's good to know.
Because I feel like, honestly, the pink guides have been fine for me. Like, I
Yeah.
haven't really needed much of a use for that, but good to know.
Yeah. Oops.
Getting
Okay.
used to a new laptop today,
Yeah,
too.
getting used to a new laptop.
She's using my laptop for
yeah.
those of you that are just now
If you're
joining.
just
'Cause
joining.
hers, it
Mine-
was crashing a bit today.
I have no idea what happened.
We'll figure it out for tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh god, that was like the worst timing.
Right before you go live. Yeah,
Literally
just when you want things
Just
to
sat down,
go
but
right. Yeah.
it's okay. Okay, so at the top, this is their like creating a profile page. So maybe we can have that text like create your profile, and then
So be sure to stay tuned, you guys, for our design feedback. We're going to be doing that in the last 30 minutes of the show, in about 35 minutes. So we'll be choosing some of your designs from Discord and Behance. So be sure to share those with the hashtag or the keyword XD Daily Challenge so we can search for them. Otherwise, we can't find them. So that's for the daily challenge that we've been working on for the last few weeks, or last week and this week. creating a music creation app.
I've seen a lot of your designs on Discord, and they are amazing.
I know, you guys are sharing a lot.
There's some really good ones in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you keep sharing, and you should definitely share what you've worked on so that we can look at them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
Yay. Okay. So I'm gonna do like the same like adding images thing, and then I'm just looking at my the screenshots for reference, and I'm gonna do like a plus icon type of thing, and I'm just drawing a line, and I'm gonna make this maybe a little bigger, and then make it a curved edge, and then...
So, do you feel like you've had like a lot? Can you see a lot of changes in your designs?
I think
like
so.
From like even during school, I guess. From now.
Yeah, and for me, like when I was in school, we never learned like anything visual design related.
Oh, okay.
It was mostly like, I don't know, all the
UX,
like
UX,
the wireframes, information architecture, research, and all of that stuff.
Which is all important.
Yeah, it's very important, but we didn't, unfortunately, learn visual design.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me, just since the last year and a half, I've just been practicing very often and just like trying to improve my skills. And I feel like it has
The live is a great way to do that too.
Yeah,
like
that actually
along.
helped me a lot. And I started doing the XD daily creative challenges.
Yeah.
And that was a really big help. And I got to have some new projects on Behance and Discord. And then it just motivated me and inspired me to like keep doing like personal projects and just practice.
Wow, look at that. Real life success story. Yeah, I feel like getting into the habit of designing something new every day, like it seems like such a simple thing, but just having to do it every day, like you really do get better and you learn new. It is tough, like work-life balance for sure, but you know, you just get in there and you learn new tips and tricks with each new design you do.
And I love that now there's like mentors in the Discord channel. I think when I participated, we had the Slack channel, and there weren't like, I don't think they had mentors yet, but they're like, the community would give each other feedback, which was still really helpful. Yeah. But I feel like now it's like really great to get feedback.
Like they're right there.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so this is what I have. Maybe we can change it later.
Nora's asking, do you do all of your design elements only in XD, or do you also use Illustrator or Photoshops? And in what circumstances, what's better to do?
I usually do everything in XD, even like icons and stuff. Just for me, I didn't like use Illustrator that often. I am like familiar with it and I know like the basics, but I'm not super comfortable doing illustrations or icons in Illustrator. But
Is that what you learned in school? XD?
Yeah. So in one of my classes, we had to do like a UX project where we had to do wireframes, and my teacher was like, you can use these apps, and it was like Sketch, Adobe XD, and I think it was still in beta.
That's surprising they didn't tell you.
Yeah,
like,
they didn't teach us. They were just like, you can use these. And then I was with a partner, this girl, and she used XD, and I was like, and I recognized Adobe, and I was like, oh, I have Creative Cloud, because I use like Photoshop and stuff, and like InDesign, and a little bit of Illustrator, and so I asked her to like show me XD, and then I downloaded it, and then I was like, this is amazing. So yeah.
Man, your professor's really throwing you in the deep end there.
It was just like, here, use this, but not really like telling us what to do. And then maybe we can add some helpful text. Tap to add pictures. Oops, I always do that. Like I want to get out of the text and then it doesn't. And then
so that's gonna be like our subtext.
Yes, I might bring this down. Maybe I can make this a little smaller.
So are the pictures gonna be like that size, and we're gonna have 3 of them?
Yeah.
Or does it change when, like, they add something?
I think when they'll add a 1, maybe tomorrow we can like add like show what it would look like with a picture added, and then they like once it's their actual profile, I'm gonna design that as well.
Okay.
And then show like how that would look.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna unlock this to kind of make it longer.
It might be a little hard for you guys to see, but on the screen at least it looks a little white, but we've got the bluish background and the white.
Oh my god,
it looks different on the laptop.
It does look totally
Oh
different.
no, I mean I think it looks great.
Maybe,
It looks
should
different.
I make it darker on?
No, I think it's good.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even like check.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay. So I can take this and I'm just gonna hold Alt. And then, so what BumbleBiz has is they have like a headline and an About Me. But I feel like we just need an About Me because I don't really see the point of a headline.
Right.
So,
It seems like the same thing to me.
yeah. Same with me.
So that's like your just little bio, I guess.
Yeah, and I
like
want
a few sentences.
Yeah,
or
I think I want to add
a
like a
limit.
character limit. Yeah,
like you were
because
saying
I don't want it to be too text heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do like 200. And also on the Shaper app, they have a limit for their like bios, and I think I don't know if this is like a quote that they like prioritize or what, but I remember when I was writing my bio, I had such a hard time fitting what I wanted to fit. I think it was like under 200.
Okay.
Maybe like 150.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I say what I want to say?
Right. in
So it was
such a
really
short
hard.
amount,
Yeah. But I'm gonna add this, and I think through like user research you can see if this is like a good amount. But we can add that.
Nick asked, "Are you a mentor of the previous Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge?" I think he's asking you. Yes.
Is he asking? I think he might be asking Voodoo Val.
Or Val. I'm not sure.
If you're asking
okay, he's
Val,
asking Val.
yes, Val is. But if you're asking me, I am a mentor of the XD Daily Creative Challenge. So.
Oh, he said
Yes.
Photoshop. You're right.
Yeah, so if you want feedback, submit. Oh, Grace is saying, I have used Shaper once, but it was not very intuitive. Ooh,
Okay.
interesting. Oops, that's too rounded.
So what else do we think is important to put on this page?
So I feel like About Me is like pretty important.
Yeah.
And then I want to add, like looking at my previous redesign, I have like work experience. And maybe I can add like current title. I think like that's an important thing to add. And I don't know if I want to, like, I feel like for adding pictures of projects, maybe they can add that up here. Like maybe have
As
like
one of their profile
like
pictures
one
or
picture of
something.
themselves, and then
Because we don't want to totally recreate their like portfolio, their Behance or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we can add.
Beck is just waking up in New Zealand.
Ooh, good
Good
morning.
morning, everyone.
I want to go to New Zealand.
Me too. I've never been.
Me neither.
Yeah, current title. On the current one, they have a lot of info.
Yeah, they have,
female, where I live.
I feel
where
like
I'm
that's
from.
not super. I wonder. So I don't know if you can like edit your preferences to only look for like female
nearby. Or,
or like males. I'm gonna look at that tonight and then let you all know tomorrow because
I feel like it doesn't matter as much in networking.
yeah,
though,
same with me. I don't think I'm gonna include it in my redesign, but I think it's on the Bumbles one. So we can add. I think I'll just start adding like some stuff, and then we can see how we want to prioritize it at the end. Education. Wow. I cannot. Education.
There you go.
That was a tough one.
Val asked, Melody, what's your process for choosing what's the most important influence to include on a page? I struggle with that sometimes, and then my designs look a little cluttered.
Ooh, good question. So I would think about what the goal is and what you want the users to like find or get once they like look at your website or your app. What are the like top things? And for me, I like to type out like a list of all the elements that I want to include. Yay! And then just kind of once I see everything, then I'll see like what are the top things that I need.
Sure. Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Okay. So I would do that and just see. Yeah, maybe if you like had to choose 5 or 3, which would those be? And that might be like an easy way to see like, oh, if I could only do 3, what are like the 3 most important things that this page like absolutely has to have? Right. And then you can like add from there.
So you do it kind of for the whole app, but also for each individual page kind of too. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about that.
Okay. So you can add, let's add interests. Oops. I cannot type today. And then for interests, I want to do like, so for interests, since you can basically like type in anything, I was,
like keywords.
Yeah, like keywords. So I had, I was like testing out how to design this, and I was gonna do like, I forgot a section. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained.
No worries.
But I was, so another thing I wanted to add was like what you're looking for. So similar to how they have like looking for internships.
Yes, mentor.
So for that section, I had, like pre-filled out like buttons that you could use.
Okay.
And then for interests, I was like, well, people can be interested in like a million things. So
True.
I think it would be good to do like, you can add your own kind of like keyword things. So I can quickly do this for looking for Does your laptop like automatically capitalize the letter?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it doing that?
Yeah, but it's okay. It's helpful. I just noticed. I'm sorry. So I'm using Andrea's laptop if anyone's just joining.
Yeah.
And you have the like
Right,
what is
the
it
touch
called?
bar.
The touch bar.
It comes
and
with
has,
all the new laptops now.
Wow, it has like suggested words that I could use. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I never knew that because my laptop doesn't have it.
I don't use the touch bar too much, to be honest.
It's like hard to like notice because I'm looking at the screen, but I just like look down for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else would I want to be looking for?
Yeah, what would you want to look for? Or anyone in the chat, what are some like important things that you want to know when you're when you're networking with someone? What are like those top things?
Well, I guess we could see what that other page used too. The shaper.
Oh yeah, we can go back. Maybe I can bring that over. They have.
Or did they?
Make new friends, find a new job, get inspired. Hire employees, invest. There's on Bumble they have like, or BumbleBuzz, they have like investment investor.
Okay.
And I was like swiping through and I saw some people that were like looking for investors and I was like,
oh,
interesting.
Huh. That's a lot of features in one app, I
know.
like.
And then also for me, I feel like obviously you're looking for networking if you're using this app, so I feel like this shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah,
that's the whole point of the app.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Maybe we can do this. And sorry, it's not
I feel like a job
perfect.
though, like, you know, looking for a job, that makes sense.
I'm gonna make this into a component and then repeat grid.
Okay.
To make it a little, faster.
Ariana said maybe location.
Mutuals, like mutual friends, maybe?
That's true.
I don't know if anyone, like I remember a long time ago on Tinder, they used to have, because you would like sign in with your Facebook, and they would have like mutual friends from Facebook.
Oh.
I don't think they have it anymore, but they used to have it, and that was kind of weird.
Right, because it's like, oh, I know that you know that person already.
Yeah, and like sometimes I would find people that had like 40 or 50 mutual friends, and it was like I went to high school with them or something. Like, or college, and
You just didn't know.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Huh.
So yeah, I'm really glad they removed that, but I feel like that's.
But thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah, I think maybe mutuals. I think it would be good for like networking because
Right.
like on LinkedIn, it's like people you know.
Not for
So
dating.
yeah, I think for dating you should not have mutual friends.
Yeah.
But I think in this case it would be good to include because like on like if you know someone that knows them, then it makes them more credible.
Yes.
So I think it would be a good thing to add. So
agree.
thank you. Nora is saying startups. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. I guess I already wrote looking for, so.
Or you could just put a
Say
job.
maybe a new job.
Yeah, new job.
And then
Hiring or like employee or something, I guess. If it fits.
yeah, I'm thinking I'm.
Or you
gonna
could just say
bring this.
hiring. That'd probably.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks, Andrea.
Oh, freelancers, Nor said.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Thanks, Nor. Hiring.
What else? So we've got about 19 minutes until our design feedback. So be sure you submit your designs for the Daily Creative Challenge before then so that we can review them. We're excited to take a look.
Yay, I can't wait. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, Melody was just telling me before the stream, like, there was a few that she really, really liked.
Yeah,
She
there's some
wanted to
like
show me.
really impressive ones.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like seeing people's like progression with the challenge, and I feel like they're already improving from who they were from like like their designing experience from day one. And it's really nice to see.
Yeah.
Pedro's asking, are repeat grid elements instanced or unique? I don't know what you mean by instanced.
I think he means like when, like all of your text is the same before you edit it. So, yeah, like the hiring is copied and pasted, but you can still go in and change the text. Yeah. Afterwards.
So, let's see, what did other people say?
Animators. I feel like that's kind of niche.
Yeah.
Maybe not everyone.
Not everyone
Not
might
in
be
every
looking for
industry
that.
they might need that.
Maybe startups.
What else?
Let's do like investing. Maybe we can.
Or maybe like the opposite of a mentor.
Oh yeah,
like
mentee.
Mentee, yeah. Giving back to the community, you know?
Maybe I'll bring this up here to make it.
I think we've got a good amount of
One more.
keywords there. Oh, an internship. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I
perfect.
missed that.
Thanks,
Yay,
Rory.
Thank you. I thought I did.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. I think this is good. And then I want to give like a context clue on like what they can do. So I'm gonna take this
Like an example.
kind of like just let them know to like
choosing how many.
select up to 8.
Good idea.
Just so they know that they can select more than one, and there's like 8 options, so they can do that.
Oh, Beck said, I've really appreciated your awesome feedback, Melody, on my daily challenges, and look forward to participating in today's challenge after I've woken up a bit more.
Aw, thanks, Beck. That's so nice. I've loved seeing your designs and giving feedback, and it's been awesome. Can't wait to see what you design for today.
I feel like this is like a good amount. It's not too much that I'm overwhelmed. And it's not as like the text isn't as tiny as on this startup or what Shaper or whatever.
Yeah,
the other
Shaper.
app was. Yeah.
Let me bring that over because I feel like we keep
We do. We keep
referencing
referring that it's like a bad example or a good example in
Oops.
some instances.
I almost like took off. Maybe we can just go back to this because I don't want to
Sure.
take away my hidden things to protect their privacy. But
Oh, right.
yeah. Okay. So maybe I can do like interests. And I'm just holding Option/Alt to drag the same element. And then I want to add another like thing like this.
So I guess, I mean, this could be endless. Like,
Yeah.
do
So
you
I-
think we need to
like a
filter
limit?
this, or
Yeah.
is this like
That's-
they can
that's a
choose
good
their
idea.
own? Because, I mean, there's so many fields.
Yeah.
You know, like design, I could think of so many, even.
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like that's like really interesting to think about. I wonder if we could say like limit 4 or 5
Yeah.
or something.
Okay, so here you're
wonder,
saying
like,
they
where-
create their own.
yeah.
I like that.
And then I wonder like where should I put the limit? Maybe like underneath, or I don't know, maybe like here. I don't know. It's always
Maybe
hard.
it's just once they like have created 4 or something.
Oh, it'll say like you've reached the
you
limit.
can say, or you can say choose 4 tags.
Yeah.
A max of 4 tags or something.
Yeah, it's always hard to like think about what you're gonna be writing
Yeah.
on apps because you don't want to do too much.
Right. No, I think that's a good
Yeah.
amount.
And then,
So be sure to stay tuned, guys. In about 13 minutes, we're going to do the design feedback for your daily creative challenges.
woo! I can't wait.
Pizza.
So pizza will be this person's
Food is important.
interest. Yes, and then I want to do like like a circle to kind of show like the X, like when you're deleting apps off your iPhone.
Right,
So
right.
like in case they want to remove pizza, they
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, for sure. Abdul says, "Oh, this looks great."
Oh, thanks, Abdul. And then it had an X. Oh, I had this. Okay. I'm gonna use this over here.
Yeah, I like the darker bluer tones that you're going for.
Thank you.
It's a little more, definitely more professional.
Yes. Puppies. Yes, maybe they're interested in puppies. I think I want to bring this down. And then I'm going to turn that into an X. Yay. Repurposing things. Okay, so we can have like this example, and maybe this can be a different color, but this is kind of like
Yeah.
a wireframe, like a mid-level wireframe, I would say.
Sure.
But tomorrow we can like get into that.
Yeah. What would you say your difference between like your low level, mid level, and like high level?
I feel like low
wireframes
level
are for
is
you?
like
Or fidelity?
like low fidelity. I feel like I wouldn't have this or like any shape or anything, just kind of like or like right now I have like I decided to do like the rounded corners, and I think in the low stage I would just have like a square,
Just boxes
yeah,
and
boxes and
circles. Okay.
circles and a lot of gray tones, and maybe not so specific with like the content that I want to
Right.
put on.
More
maybe
lorem ipsum.
kind of like I
Okay.
personally don't really like to use lorem ipsum unless it's like just to see how the text would look, but if I like to have some idea, so
Sure.
I might just put like, I feel like this is kind of low, like current title, but I'm not adding what the title is, or I don't know.
So
that
you'd
make
say this,
sense?
yeah, this is pretty
Yeah.
close to your low
This is
level.
like low,
but it's more
little
like you're
mid.
adding, yeah.
yeah. But yes, and then I had like this saved on my XD file, but it didn't update. But I'm just gonna copy and paste, and maybe, or actually, I feel like they should maybe connect their socials. this would go on their like profile, like when you're looking at other people's profile pages.
What about you guys? Let us know if there's anything specific you would want to see.
Yes.
In
Yeah, let
a
me know.
networking app like
Yeah,
this.
if you have any ideas.
So like a fun networking
Yeah,
app.
fun networking, not too casual, not too serious. So.
Because I almost feel like LinkedIn is more for, I mean, like, our generation definitely uses it, but I almost feel like it's, like, the audience is catered towards a little bit older.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and for me, when I go on LinkedIn, it feels very, like, I don't know, I feel like intimidated to, like, message people.
Right.
Like, randomly, or, like, connect with them if I don't know them.
Right,
But I
it's
feel
very
like,
formal.
yeah, on like apps like Bumble Biz or maybe Shaper, it's like, you know, they're open to receiving messages, or they want to like mentor or get coffee. So that kind of brings
interesting.
down that intimidation factor.
Right. Okay, so you're saying you feel like LinkedIn is more like, I just want the connection, but I don't really want to talk to you.
Yeah,
kind of
maybe
thing.
that's just me.
No,
But I don't
see
know
that.
if like if anyone else feels that way.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, that's interesting. So I see you've got your character styles over there. You got your colors, and you do have some components. Since we're big on design systems this week, so yeah.
Oh yeah, Pedro's saying LinkedIn is very formal. Yes, it is. Okay.
That's why I kind of like this Bumble seems very like more friendly in the colors at least, and maybe even the tone could be a little bit more friendly.
Yeah.
Because like design systems aren't just like, you know, typography and icons and everything. It's also the like tone and how you use all those components effectively. So I feel like, yeah, that's something that we can consider too.
Ooh, Nora's saying options to not allow specific targets to contact you. 'Cause-
like recruiters.
Yeah, like all that spam.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true, yeah.
Do you ever like respond to those like spam?
No, never.
Neither do I.
I don't accept anyone if I don't know them.
Okay.
What about
That's
you?
good. I accept if they're like UX. I'll accept them.
Okay.
But if it's
You're
like
more
way
friendly,
out of
that's
my
nice.
that's way out of my like field
Sure.
or industry, then I don't accept them just because I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And yeah. But
Right, if they're like
if they're like, I don't know,
a
do something.
contractor or something.
Yeah, something
I don't know,
totally
construction.
different. Yeah.
That's so
I knew
creative.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you, Nora. I hate the spam on LinkedIn too. Got about 7 minutes left.
Ooh, 7 minutes. Yeah. This can be the like final button to like create profile, or maybe we can say like start. I don't know. I always like to think about what to name buttons, but maybe we can like think about what we can name this. Maybe it can be create profile, or
Yeah, since this is the profile.
yeah. Is this too big?
No, I think that's good.
Thanks. Actually, maybe I'll make it smaller. I have all like the dark colors saved.
Oh, yeah.
I need to save the white colors, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Create
looks
profile.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, you took the other icon out of there?
Yeah, I took that one.
What was
was
that,
GitHub?
Yeah.
Yeah, because on this one she was like a software developer, so I was like that'll be a good
Okay.
social thing
Yeah,
to add.
yeah.
But yeah, so the first redesign I did, this one
Yeah,
was
let's
like
compare.
Yeah, let's compare. It's a little different because this is like the other person's profile, but the one I did right now was how are we gonna like do our own profile and select what we're looking for.
Sure.
But we can see kind of like the difference, but it's not like fully done yet. So I think tomorrow we'll do like a side by side and see
Yeah.
how far I've come.
I mean, I already feel like there's a big difference.
Yay.
Even in like the
Thanks.
padding, especially.
Yeah, I think before I didn't Didn't really think about that.
Yeah, it's something you kind of have to learn over time.
Yeah,
I
learn as you like do like create designs, and then you kind of see, oh, this looks a little too cramped.
Right.
It's nothing's really aligned.
Right.
But it's okay.
And I think as you go down your screen, we see the things that are most important first. So like we've got the About Me, that's, well, the pictures. And the About Me is probably the most important thing, because it's just like your little intro and what you're looking for. And the things on the bottom, maybe you don't have to fill all those out. But I think the way that you organize that hierarchy makes a lot of sense for this app.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you want to
I think I just like thought of something to add, which is like what industry they're looking in, and
yeah, that's true.
Maybe we can just add that. So I'm just bringing down this white rectangle, and then I'm continuing to Command L to lock it. You can see with that like lock screen, just so nothing moves in the background as I want to move these over. So maybe, I wonder if, and then I'm holding shift so nothing moves. But I wonder if I could add it like under here, like what industry they're interested in. I wonder who, oh, sorry. I'm still getting used to this laptop.
Yeah.
But, oh, it was here. What are you looking for on this? So I guess I kind of asked that.
But I guess industry is different than, like, is it the design industry? Is it marketing industry? Whatever.
So I think.
Or did you mean like, are you looking for a new job?
I meant like for their industry, they can choose like design or tech or I don't know other industries, and then whatever they choose will be like who shows up on their field.
Sure.
I don't know how to word this, so we can just say industry for now. And then kind of I'm just gonna duplicate this. And then, so I'm trying to think how I want to, like, I don't know, how to add the industry. Should I have a list?
Well, I feel like
industries, because I think there's a lot.
Yeah, I think there's a lot, just like the interests, I guess. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot more than the looking for, probably.
Yeah, me too.
So maybe it's a search, or maybe it's a drop down, or
maybe you can like add the tags, kind of like how Shaper has their tags.
Right.
But I wouldn't add the hashtag, because I feel like that's. And it gave me the wrong idea that I could search
you
with
can
this.
still look. Yeah, that's true.
But, I don't know. Maybe I'll think on it.
Shatila is saying you could use a drop down.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe we can try that.
Or a search that has autofills.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea too. Thanks, everyone. Yay.
Got a helpful chat today.
Yeah, I love the chat. They always have the best ideas. Okay. Should I do a drop down?
I like the drop down.
Okay.
Because then it's not too many options that it's overwhelming, and you give them a list of maybe like 20 or so.
Maybe we can do like, it's white. Like a sample.
Yeah. All right, folks, only like a minute left for you guys to submit all of your designs for us to review. So let me pull that up while you're finishing that. And then after we do the feedback, I do want to come back to you and so we can talk about what you're gonna work on tomorrow.
We can use your laptop when you do like the Discord stuff.
Yeah.
To make it easier.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you want.
Yeah, because I'm not like logged in actually over here, so.
Oh, Shatila's saying you can put an X on the side that appears when they type.
Yeah.
So like right here?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Val's saying it's one of the greatest things about hanging out here in the chat.
Yay.
Being able to chat with and work with you guys.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of you guys are actually supposed to be working at your jobs while you're watching.
Yeah.
So it's a nice like side thing while you're doing other things too.
Yes. Okay. I'm like forgetting what a drop-down menu looks like. But
I mean,
maybe we
you
can
could just
like,
add the
type
little
it in.
arrow if you want on the right side, and then we could explore what that looks like tomorrow.
Good. Oh, maybe I can.
Or they can use
I'll
their
just
imagination
make
if you
my
don't
own,
want to pull it all out. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks nice. No, I think that looks good.
I feel like it's not aligned. Okay, well, we can pretend that it's okay. Yay. So, I'll work on this for tomorrow. But, yay. Okay. So, nice. So they
That
can
looks good.
choose, and it can be maybe a drop down,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the same as interests.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I'm also going to make this button into a component so I can reuse it later.
Good idea.
Yay. Okay.
Cool. All right. Well,
Yay.
it's time for our
Ooh,
challenge. Do we want to do a
yay.
little swap of our?
Yes, let me
Make sure you
save.
save. That would be bad.
Okay. I would cry if,
Yeah.
if I had to start over.
Okay. I'm just
Okay,
gonna switch.
and do a switcheroo.
Yep.
Yay, thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up.
Thanks for
Discord
letting me
here.
use your laptop,
Oh,
Andrea.
of course, anytime. Thanks for letting me use yours, even though I
course.
wasn't really doing much on it. Okay. So let me pull up the website for the Daily Creative Challenge. This is where all the challenges have been. So today's challenge was to, since we're still working on the music creation app, design and prototype a 2+ artboard experience of your choosing, and then convert all of those reusable elements into components. So let's see. Oh, cute GIF. Let's start from the bottom, and then we'll just scroll up, and we'll give you guys a little emoji. Yesterday we were doing we were doing cookies, I believe.
Oh.
So let us know what emoji you want today for when we've reviewed it. Okay, we've got Mod West, the design challenge ideas. Let's see if we can open the original. Might just be one page. Let's see. Kind of moody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling like I might hear some jazz or something.
Ooh,
in this
yeah.
app, you know? Cool, I like the colors. I think this is on tablet, I'm assuming, since it's more of a
yeah, those
square
look
sign,
lighter.
size.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's looking great so far. What do you think of the
I
colors?
think it looks good.
Mhm.
I feel like I see it a little dark. I don't know if it's just me.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I like how you organized everything with like
Mhm.
the profile up here, the logo, and then you have the 6 instruments kind of equally spaced out.
Yeah.
And you can select whichever one you want, which is great.
agree.
I think maybe you can add like what each instrument is.
Mhm.
Maybe like a little text. Just
Maybe a little more contrast, too.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah. Like for me, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the first one is piano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these other ones I don't think are instruments, so
Oh.
I think it's a little
You're right.
misleading, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe choose the instrument icons instead
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah, but I like the layout and
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
This one
Cool.
looks cool too.
Yeah. I'm liking the moody, like, darker
Yeah.
one, though. I don't think we've seen a lot of those.
Yeah, same. I've seen a lot of like bright, fun colors,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I like the
Me too.
change of pace.
I'm
with that.
loving both. Okay, so you guys are saying ice cream. Ice cream emojis for
Ooh.
today. There you go,
Yay,
ice cream
cool.
sundae. And, all right. Beck and Devin.
Oh,
Beck.
this is Beck.
Okay.
Yay.
Hey,
Hi,
Beck. Nice. So she's going with the red.
Yeah.
Got some mock-ups. Wow,
I like
you
how
did a
the
lot.
like you have the glossy feel on
Mhm.
the iPhone. It looks
Mhm.
really cool. And yeah, you have a
Let's
ton
click
of
through the
screens.
prototype. Don't know if I can make this.
Oh, if you go down. Oh, okay.
There we go.
You knew a better shortcut than I did.
Music jams. feel like I'm getting like a rock and roll feel.
Yeah.
from this.
Nice.
What's your email? So we've got the login.
Ooh.
Press in next.
I like that you have the dark like keyboard also, because it's like a dark UI. So I think that's a good.
It's all in the details.
Yeah.
Create a password. Okay. Have fun jamming.
Nice.
Cute. That's playful.
Ooh.
What do you think so far?
I like it. I think it's cool. I think maybe the creation tools can be like spaced out into one line,
Right.
and then maybe center that or have it aligned with like instruments, community songs.
Yeah.
But I like the community at the bottom. The menu looks really nice. And
Yeah, I know some of you guys were asking about where I got these avatars, since they're all, because I think
was
in this
wondering that
instance, yeah, they're all pretty
I like
bright, so
them.
they don't really match with the red. I did get them from Adobe stock, and then I changed the colors of the background. So
You changed the color of the background?
yeah,
Oh,
so if
wait,
you want to
that's
do that, you
cool.
can try, but
Was it
if
all,
it's not, it's not a big deal if you don't.
was it one like file with like all the pictures, or was it like individual?
They were individual.
Oh,
pictures. Or
okay.
wait, no, I think it was. I just searched on Google stock like profile people.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yay.
so they all look like they match. But one thing I would say for suggestion, like I really love the colors and everything, but the photography in the background is a little bit too much maybe with the photography of each of these. Like my eyes are kind of like, which one do I want to look at first? Yeah. Overall,
Yeah, I think that's
great
really
job,
good.
I think. Let's give you an emoji. Let's see. Ice cream? No. What? I just
That's
searched ice
weird.
cream. Okay, let's see. Wolfie. Let's see what we got. Let's see the prototype. I love when you guys share us your prototypes.
Yeah.
Okay, Z goes forward, search goes backward.
I think that's a Q.
Oh.
I think. Right?
Oh, wow, this
Right.
is awesome. Okay, I haven't seen anyone actually do the keyboard yet, so I'm a little confused, though, which one I click on. Let's see, G, A, B. Maybe I need to go back.
Maybe try like.
Let's try it
Yeah,
again.
try again. Oh, Sean
This is
says
so
Z
cool,
and
though.
Q. Press
Oh, Z and Q, okay. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was a
It does
search.
look
Okay.
like a search.
Z. Z.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Wow.
This is awesome. Sean?
Yay.
Is it Sean's, right?
I think, yeah, this is Sean.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Wow.
so cool.
Good job. I can tell you
Yay.
put a lot of effort into
Yeah.
this. And it's like I'm really
Oh,
playing
that's
the
so
piano.
fun.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, you did a lot.
Wow.
What do you think? Any feedback here?
I love it. I think it's really cool.
I like that this is highlighted like while
Me
I'm playing
too.
so I know which
Yeah.
one I'm at. And
Aw.
the demo. Wow.
Yay.
I wish that was longer because I was having so much
me
fun.
Too. That was
That
really
was
cool.
great. Yeah, I don't know if I have any feedback, but
Yeah.
I think that was awesome.
I think it looks
That was
really
super
good.
Fun.
Yay, good job.
Cool. Let's give you an ice cream.
Yay.
Let's see, scroll up a bit. I don't think we got this one.
Ooh,
Ooh, fancy.
hey, that's the same illustration
Yeah.
I used for my Taylor Swift.
Nice. I
Yay.
remember. Log in. All right.
Cool.
Beats.
Ooh,
I love
all
that
the-
animation.
Yeah, all the animations are really cool so far.
So I can't tell if this is on tablet or on phone
Oh.
because it's a little bit squarish. I'm assuming it's on phone, but
I think it might be on phone. Maybe it's an iPhone 8. I don't know.
I'm not sure. This looks so great. Oh, okay. So we can scroll through these.
Ooh,
I think it's a drag, maybe. Yeah.
nice.
Wow. Okay. I'm not sure what else I can click on here, but Overall, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, she even changed the avatars.
Oh, nice.
That looks
I
nice.
kind of like the illustrated look
Mhm.
of the avatars. It looks cool.
It reminds me of Recess. Did you ever watch
Oh,
that?
yeah, I used to watch Recess.
Yeah.
It does kind of remind me of that.
Yeah, I don't really have too
Cool.
much. I think like you have the kind of a neon glow here, but I don't really see that elsewhere. Everything else is kind of flat, so that would be like my one suggestion. Maybe
Yeah.
make this logo a tiny bit smaller because it seems like it's really popping out at me. Yeah, overall that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yay. Oh, Lena's saying it's an 8+. Cool.
8+,
Maybe that's
okay.
why it's like
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit bigger, like looking.
That could be.
Yay. Great job, Lena.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Day 5, Mix and Create. This is by Hannah.
Oh, I like
Let's
this
see if I
one.
can get this any bigger. Okay. Ooh, we got yellow.
Yay, I like the yellow.
You know what? You don't see a lot of yellow used really
Yeah.
nicely because
It's hard.
it's sometimes hard with the contrast, but I think this works out really
yeah,
nicely.
I think so too.
Because it's like a darker yellow. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Okay. So we've got the home page over here. I like this image, but I'm not sure what it's doing for me. Like, it might seem like we could put something else there that...
I think it just like adds to the yellow mood.
It does. Like, I like the mood.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
feeling
agree.
the mood.
Like, it's kind of taking up space that you can use for maybe more important things that you need. But,
Guitar.
yeah.
The sliders look great. Everything's like spaced out really nicely.
Yeah.
Got enough padding on the sides. And then I guess play would take me to this mix page. Ooh, I like the little overlap
Yeah.
here.
And I like the two buttons, add instrument or begin recording, and you showed a clear difference between the two, which is really important because if you design buttons that do different things but they look the same, it can be really confusing.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I think you did a great job with that.
Yeah. This looks great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lena.
Yay.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, Hannah.
Hannah.
Sorry, that was Hannah. Give you an ice cream.
Yay.
Very nice. And okay, we've got a prototype. I'm sorry, I cannot read that, but Chinese, but let's see. Let me go back to the beginning. Very colorful. Oh, cute little animation.
Nice.
Wow, I like
Ooh,
this.
that's fun.
Okay, that start recording icon makes a lot of sense to me. I like that better than the one I did, to be honest.
Which one did you do?
I did the circle.
Oh,
I found another
okay.
circle, the red one.
Oh.
Wow, this looks so great.
Yeah, this is cool.
What about you? Do you think any feedback? Anything jump out
I just
at you?
noticed like the word instrument kind of like jumped a little bit.
okay.
I think you can, if you're using like two different artboards for your like animation, if you don't want instruments to like jump around, you can change the layer name on one of them. Because if you're using the same element and you like drag it down, the XD is gonna think that you want it to like jump around.
Okay.
So a little like trick is to just change the layer name. You can add like a number, and so XD will see it as like two different things, and it won't animate the instruments jumping around. So
That's
you
a
can
good trick.
yeah, so you can do that if you don't want it to kind of
Yeah.
jump around. But I really like the other animations that you have, and like
Me
the
too.
slide up looks really nice.
I think here just one thing that's kind of sticking out at me is sometimes, like we saw this in one of the previous ones, sometimes you're using the drop shadows like behind those squares, but on like the instrument page you're not.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you're trying to differentiate some kind of like, these are a little more important, so they're coming forward more, but that was something that kind of stuck out at me. Overall, this is, I
is
love
really
your,
nice.
your animations.
Yeah.
Love
The
this
screen
start
looks really
recording
great.
button. And I actually really like that you use circles too instead of the squares. Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much.
Really nice. Ooh, Rory's saying, I didn't know XD could do all this. I need to give it a
Yeah.
go. You definitely should try. Yes, download XD. It's free to download. And I encourage you to participate in Andrea's challenge, which has been really fun to look at everyone's designs that they've been making.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this is Jasmine. Wait, I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, let's go to the Behance link so we can Ooh,
Oh, cool. I like that logo.
That's a
It's
cute
fun.
logo. 3D effect, kind of. Okay, so she had the home screen. Nice. And then she did the voice trigger one. I like that she used these kind of records. Or it looks like a
Oh,
record to me.
yeah.
I don't know if she did that purposely, but it goes with the music theme.
Ooh, I like the listening microphone.
Let's see. So we're on the home page. We're going to do search. Search via voice. That's very clear to me.
Yeah.
Like spelling it out. I
Mhm.
like that.
Ooh.
Oh, it's ending.
Okay.
Sorry.
One thing I will say is it's a
Mhm.
little hard to read the white text against that green color.
Because it's kind of neon.
Yeah. So maybe you could use like a darker color, I think. Darker text color, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little easier to read.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to read on your laptop than looking at the screen.
That's true.
So I don't know how it is
That's
for
true.
you all viewing, but
Yeah.
but I like
yeah.
it. I like the
This
color
looks
scheme. I
great.
like the logo.
Awesome logo
Yeah,
too.
it looks really fun
That's
and like
like-
retro.
Yes. Yeah. Were you going for retro? Because I
Yeah.
feel like the colors
like
and
it.
the everything just
Yay.
making sense there. Let's give you an ice cream.
Yay. Good job, Jasmine.
Nice job. And this one, I don't know if Oh, Oliver. Okay. I think we saw one of his from last week, but we have not seen the most
Nice.
recent
I
one.
remember Oliver's designs.
Yeah.
Hi, Oliver, if you're watching.
Okay. I have not seen this one.
I don't think
This
I
is
have
a new
either.
one.
Ooh.
Wow. This
That looks really
like
nice.
Really nice. Okay. Piano, be your own DJ. Yeah, let's expand this a bit and look. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool that you can drag
Oh.
the preview to
Oh, that
wherever
is
you want.
really cool.
Because that was something that I was thinking about. Like you can only see like 6 keys at a time, but that's such a good
That's a really good idea.
workaround for that.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great idea! I want to replay that. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
me
was
too.
cool.
I like the
You
gradient.
guys are all
you
doing a
used.
great job.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
The gradient makes me feel like I'm pushing down on the key.
Yes. Yes.
So great job.
Wow. I'm blown
This is
away.
awesome.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yay.
Wow, that looks amazing. Oliver, give you an ice cream. Another prototype. Yay. Okay. This is from Dan.
Ooh.
This looks nice.
Nice.
So we're seeing a different style here.
Yeah.
It's a flat, but I'm really liking the flat too,
Me too.
as opposed to the more like 3D look.
Mhm.
What do you think?
I like it. I think it looks cool. It looks kind of like modern.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how the pink circle kind of appeared, and then the note. Like after, maybe we can
Let
play
me
it.
see. Yeah, I don't remember. Like this pink circle over here.
No, on the. I don't know what that's called.
This music note area.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
that.
didn't even notice
That
that.
was kind of fun.
So you see where you're pressing, and
Yeah.
then once you've released
It, like,
the key,
shows the note.
it shows the full note. That is such a nice
that's
touch.
cool, yeah.
It's all in the details, you know.
Yes, it really is.
Wow, that looks
Yay.
amazing.
Great job, Dan.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we have time for like maybe 2 or 3 more, and then I want to
Yeah.
jump back to yours.
I'll have to jump back on your laptop.
Oh, right.
But let's look at it
Yeah.
more.
Okay, so this is from Ivana.Chio.
Ooh.
Nice. So I think this might have been the homepage from the first challenge,
Yeah.
I believe.
I think it's cool. You have like a quick view of listening to what the community has, like the play and pause. I think that's kind of fun. And then you have the compose at the top, which is like the most important,
Yeah.
and then start mixing.
I would say I think there's like a lot of negative space right here that you could be like that could be more waveforms or just like a blank one.
Yeah, maybe you can have like the dark, like the, I think it's like a black color, and then when it's playing, it can be like
Yeah.
the yellow.
Yeah. And I would say try to just like give it equal space on both sides.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then one suggestion I have is the home icon. I
This
think
one?
it's their like avatar picture.
Mhm.
So I would change that to like an outline icon that you
Sure.
have for the rest of the menu just to make it consistent. And then like an image that small can be a little hard to
That's
see.
true.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, good
But
tips.
overall, really good.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. That looks great. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
This is cool.
This is from Eric.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa, we've got some octagons. Okay, so he took a different approach. He's doing the piano kind of on the left side over here. And then I guess this you can scroll through. Let's
Is there like a video?
I don't think there's a video, but we've got a few screenshots here. So you can do it either on the left side or like horizontally.
It's the left-
okay. I'm really liking this, you guys.
I like
That's
that
such a
too.
great idea.
When would a left side piano?
I don't know.
happen?
I'm trying to imagine. I think it might
Like
be a
on a
little
guitar?
tight though. Oh, maybe that's
I don't
what
know.
it is.
If you're in the chat, Eric, let us know.
Yeah. Maybe it's like he's mixing.
Yeah.
It's more of like DJ sounds
Maybe,
with the
yeah.
piano. That could be
That's
it.
cool.
I think it might be kind of hard though on the left side.
Yeah.
Even if you could try to make all of these squares a tiny bit bigger, because I don't think anyone's fingers can probably fit that small.
Yeah, I
in
don't
each
think
of those,
so.
You know.
Yeah.
But I love these.
Yeah,
like,
this looks really cool.
yeah. The octagon shape is,
Yeah.
something different that we
I
don't
like-
see all
yeah,
the time.
I like
It looks nice.
And with the new polygon tool on XD, you can make them really easily,
Oh,
which
there
is
you
really
go.
fun.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Totally. Awesome. Let's give you an
Oh,
ice
Pedro
cream.
says keytar. Is that this?
Oh.
Like the
Oh,
piano
like a
keys?
piano / guitar.
That's cool. I don't know that much about instruments.
I don't either. Okay, guys, thank you so
Yay.
much. We tried to get through as much as we could.
those were
but
all amazing.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll be
you to
checking
everyone.
some more. Thank you guys so much for
Yes.
submitting those. And I want to switch this back over to you
Switch
real
again.
quick.
Thanks, Andrea.
So why don't we
So
just
let's
like review kind of what we
XD.
went through today
Yay.
and what you want to work on tomorrow.
Yeah. So let's quickly go back to day one and see.
We got a lot of
We
artworks
got-
here. I think we were
yeah.
busy.
Yes, I had a lot of slides, so I apologize that
Oh,
I
that's great.
wasn't able to design as much as I wanted to. But
Okay.
we defined the problem statement and the goals, and we looked at my first redesign from 1.5 years ago of Bumble Biz, and we looked at some competitor apps and did some live competitive analysis and what was working, what didn't work, and then we started to determine what to prioritize on the profile page. And then we started designing our mid/high fidelity screens, which I think we got
Yeah.
we got one screen.
Yeah.
So-
But we got a lot on
yeah,
that
we got a
screen.
lot on there. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be finishing the screens, and I'm going to work on this one a little tonight, and
Sure.
then we'll do like more high fidelity screens tomorrow, and then do some prototyping.
Okay.
I want to do like the swipe animation. I think that'll be
Yeah,
pretty
that'll be
fun
fun.
to play around with.
That's like the key signature
yeah,
of these
of like
sort of.
those like dating apps / networking. So yeah, that'll be really fun. And then we're gonna turn this into a case study, and I'll show you how to upload it to Behance.
Awesome.
And hopefully we can get enough done to have a full case study.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a quick overview. This is my first redesign of Bumble Biz from 1.5 years ago, where I redesigned this, which is actual Bumble Biz.
The real one.
Yeah, the real one from 1.5 years ago, what it looked like. And then I redesigned it into this to prioritize like their skills and interests and work experience over their image, or like what they look like. Because currently on Bumble Biz, they really focus on what you look like, which I don't
Right.
think is the best for networking. And then this is what I redesigned today, which is kind of like a low to mid fidelity wireframe of what information you would input to create your profile. And this would help you kind of filter out your results that you would see based on your industry and what you're looking for. And it can kind of help narrow it down, because right now there's like 1 million people on there. Not
Yeah.
1 million, but there's a lot, and it feels like a lot to go through.
Sure.
And I think it would be a lot easier to just narrow it down based on
Yeah.
your industry. And yeah, so we kind of worked on that, and then we asked you all in the chat for some help, which was really great. And yeah, maybe we might rearrange some of this depending on what is most important.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is where we got to today.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we can
Yeah.
finish out these screens and do some prototyping, and I'm really excited.
Me too.
Yay.
This is a really unique take on like a dating app, and I like that you went like with the networking side of things here. It's
Thank
interesting.
you. Yay.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to see what you work on tomorrow.
Thanks.
Very excited.
Yay.
Thank you guys so much for watching today.
Yay.
We'll be back here tomorrow again at the same time. Thank you so much for joining, Melody.
Oh, yeah.
This has
Thank
been
you,
a lot of
Andrea.
fun.
Thanks for letting me use your laptop.
Of course. Thanks for
And
letting me
yes,
use yours.
Of course.
Yep. We'll
Yay.
be
Thank
back
you, everyone.
with our original laptops,
Yeah, original
again
laptops tomorrow. Yay.
All right. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Thanks for joining.
Battle.